So instead of saying, pay attention when we're at school, when the teacher says, start paying attention, what they need to actually say is start concentrating. Because as we said, attention is something natural. However, concentration is you directing your thoughts or attention. When you are sitting on a task and working on it, concentrating on it, and knowing that this task is important for whatever reason, your attention gets switched automatically towards this task. So you have your concentration and your attention directed towards this task. So as we said, because attention is something natural, you can't control it. There are triggers, and once these triggers are set, your attention gets thrown off towards these triggers. But your concentration is something that is concentrated and conscious. When you want to concentrate on something, you give a thought, you give a conscious stream of thoughts for yourself that you need to concentrate on whatever you're trying to do. And then your attention gets reeled in because there is a trigger right there, which is you giving yourself this command to concentrate, meaning that whatever you're doing is something that you need to be doing, and therefore your attention will also be switched towards the task that you're working on. However, we did say before that getting a message on your phone would switch your attention to it. And the reason why is sometimes because whatever you're doing is not as important as whatever you think you're getting on your cell phone. Your attention works towards whatever your mind thinks is actually the priority, not what you want to make yourself believe or force yourself to believe that this is the priority. When you've been waiting for a job opportunity for the past 2 years and you're waiting for a response email from the boss, and in the meantime you're working on a certain essay for school, well, you know that your attention is going to be more focused on the job because this is what you really want. But at the moment, what you really need is to finish your essay because this is what you need to be doing in the real time. However, if you are concentrating on your essay and you hear an email coming on your phone, your attention will distract your concentration and you will go to see the email. Or you'll be sitting down on the task, but you won't have full concentration because your attention is now distracted and is trying to push you to go and see the email. And now comes focus. Focusing is giving special attention to something. Usually, it's general. When you say, I can't focus, a lot of people, they sit down and they want to study and then they get frustrated saying, I can't focus, when in fact they need to say, I can't concentrate. Focus is more general. You need to focus on school. You need to focus on your job. You need to focus on your health. But you don't say, I need to concentrate on school, right? So if your focus in life is your job, is finding your dream job, and you're working on the essay, and you get the email from the guy who's going to maybe one day be your boss, the reason why your attention is going to affect your concentration so much is because deep down, your focus is more on work than on school. Focus triggers emotions, and that's exactly why it's very easy for you to lose your concentration through attention, because your focus is directed in life towards things that at the meantime you're not trying to concentrate on. So that's why when you're doing an essay, when in fact your focus in life is you want to focus on work more than you want to focus on school, and your priority is focusing on work, then your attention will follow this focus and it will mislead your concentration off of the essay towards the email that you got from your boss. So in this course, we are going to be diving into the difference between each and every one of them, starting with concentration. For you to be able to sit down and focus on a task, whatever it is the first thing you need to start with. Nobody can teach you attention. Attention is natural. There are ways to avoid your attention getting in the way of your concentration. However, You can never learn how to control your attention because, as I said, it's natural. It's like a reflex. When you put your hand on something that is hot, you will remove your hand instantly. But focus, on the other hand, is something that you can learn. You can learn how to focus. You can learn what to do for you to be able to put all these three principles on the same line and be able to take it to a whole new level. So we're going to go through all the principles of concentration and how to increase your concentration. Then we're going to move into focus. And in focus, there are a lot of different principles that would step in, beginning with your goals. Knowing your goals, knowing how to set yourself goals. For you to be able to focus, there needs to be something solid and concrete to focus on. And then you need to learn how to map all these different goals and ideas that you have in your mind. Otherwise, your focus will be all over the place. If you have so many things to focus on, then you won't know what to focus on exactly. You'll be so distracted by the many things you have around you that you won't know what you need to actually focus on. And that's why we want to teach you how to map these thoughts. And lastly, if you have all the things that you need, you know how to concentrate, you know how to focus on certain aspects in your life, and you know what you want to focus on, then comes a bigger issue, which is knowing how to manage your time, plan properly, and follow through with the execution for you to be able to achieve the goal. Because focus, concentration, and attention, they are always related to a certain goal. When you are concentrating and focusing on something, the end goal is something being achieved. Therefore, if you can't execute, if you can't manage your time, if you don't know how to set yourself goals, even if you have the best concentration in the world, your focus will mislead you because you have so many things around you, especially nowadays, you have so many things around you that would shift your focus towards different things. You'll lose your concentration because you can't actually control your attention to begin with.